Awesome. We will go ahead and begin. First question today will come from Sarah Spencer.
Hey, Nate, 74 bench points tonight. Just how impressed are you with that second unit?
Really impressed. I mean, the last two games, our second unit has done a nice job for us. It was the fourth quarter, both quarters. I mean, the third and the second and the fourth last game, and again tonight. The second and the fourth. The second unit with Lou and Kevin and Gallo, Solomon and Big O. Tonight they broke it open again for us, and it's good to get that combination going and some chemistry and have some healthy players where we can get a flow with both units. But they were great again tonight.
Specifically from Onyeka, what did you like about just his activity out there?
Just energy. I thought he did a good job in the first half, bringing energy, rebounding the basketball, defending the basket. He did a good job of making his reads up on the pick and roll and really playing off of Gallo. Teams are switching. They're playing small ball against us, and a lot of times they are trying to front the post. He has to make the proper read when teams are double teaming like that. He did a really good job tonight on both ends of the floor, setting screens, playing off of Gallo and Lou. And, I thought he was really the difference in the game tonight.
Thank you.
Caleb Johnson.
Coach, can you speak to the credit guys like Coach Hill, among others, deserve for the growth that we're seeing out of Onyeka?
Absolutely. I've spoke about that, and it's not just, one of our assistants. All of our guys have done a great job in keeping our players ready to go. With all the injuries that we've had and players having to step in and play in meaningful games, that doesn't and play well. It doesn't just happen by accident. Our coaches are working with our guys. They are conditioning our guys. They are, putting in extra time with these guys throughout the season so that when they do get their opportunity, they can take advantage of that. So it's a credit to all of our coaches, Coach Hill, Coach Gent, Coach Mel, Nate. All of our guys have done a great job with our players.
Brandon Harper.
Great win tonight, Coach. Just talk about your front court guys' ability to kind of neutralize a guy like DeAndre Ayton. 7 points, only 8 rebounds. Just talk about your guys collectively being able to kind of make him sort of a non-factor tonight.
Well, it was team defense tonight. We knew Booker and Chris Paul were ahead of the Snakes, for them, and they are a very efficient team. They execute well on the offensive end of the floor. They have a lot of weapons. So it wasn't just one guy. We had to play team defense, and we had to be connected out there defensively. We knew that they played last night. They played an overtime game. We know how difficult that is. To come in on a back-to-back and play against a team who's sitting there ready for you. So we wanted to keep pressure and make them just earn everything they got over the top. Keep the pressure on them defensively as well as offensively, forcing them to get back and looking to attack if we had something early. If not, make them defend. And we felt like we wore them down the second half, and things just started to open up for us. So it was, really a team effort. I thought the guys tonight did a great job of executing game plan.
Chris Kirschner.
Hey, Nate, what do you feel like this team proved tonight against this team that came in #1 in the West?
That's what we talked about. This team had the best record in the league. And, you know, we knew they were a dangerous team. You know, for us, just try to take advantage of being at home, you know, defend home court, you know, trying to send a statement and all of that. We're focused on the game in front of us. You know, sending statements and all of that is for, you know, you guys to write. You know, we wanted to win the game, defend home court. And we knew that it was a good team coming in here. We were going to have to play a good game. So we're not about any message other than focusing on winning the game.
Sarah.
Nate, I know we talked the other day about you guys kind of getting potentially healthy at the right time. Does this win kind of demonstrate what a fully healthy Hawks team can do, though, just considering the depth that you can now utilize on that bench?
Well, I hope so. You know, we are, you know, having to adjust and try to build some chemistry with all these guys coming back. And, you know, we're hoping to get, you know, a couple more guys back here soon. But, you know, what we're trying to do is just build chemistry. And, you know, going down the stretch with both units, you know, and the sooner we can get guys back and we can get a rotation where I can feel comfortable, they can feel comfortable with a rotation. We can, you know, establish an identity with the full roster. You know, those are the things that we are having to work on at the end of the season here. So it was good to, I thought, they executed the game plan tonight with the pressure defensively. We showed the depth that we had tonight. But again, it's just one game. You know, we need to get out of here and go up to Indiana and play a good ball game there.
Thank you.
Christos.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations on the win and the performance as well. Speaking
Thank
for
you.
Onyeka, what was the most impressive part of his performance, and did you expect for him to make a step up at this point of the season?
Well, a young guy like that, you know, playing in, you know, he seems to get better, you know, each time he steps out on the floor. And you don't really put any pressure on a young guy like that. You let him go out there and play. You know, you want him to bring energy. You know, as I told him, you know, at this time of the season, for a young guy to get out on the floor, you know, he doesn't get as much rope as he would early in the season. You know, because we're going down the stretch. You know, we have bigs in Gallo and John and Clint that are going to get the bulk of the minutes. But in order for him to stay out on the floor, he has to limit his mistakes. And I thought tonight he did that. You know, he had one illegal screen, but for the most part, every other time on both ends of the floor, offensively as well as defensively, he was in the right place and the right spot out on the floor. And, you know, as long as he continues to play like that and show that type of growth, he'll get minutes. But this year's basically a year for him to get his feet wet and get out there and just play.
Thank you very much.
Chris Kirschner.
What do you think it says about this team that you were able to put up over 130 and no one on the team scored over 20?
I think if you have a good, you know, we talk about that all the time, is ball movement. You know, you pass the ball to the open man and you know, make defenses work. You know, tonight we knew that we were going to have to play in our third and fourth option. Phoenix does a good job of taking away your first and second option. So you have to get ball movement and get to your third and your fourth option. And that requires you to move the ball. You know, anytime you have good ball movement with guys like we have that are capable shooters, it's going to put pressure on teams, you know, and everybody will have the opportunity to be successful in that type of system, which is what we're trying to build.
Alexander.
Coach, congratulations on the big victory, both against the #1 team in the Western Conference and with the difference in terms of points? How do you feel about the game? And also, what do you think about Bogdan Bogdanovic is playing generally? He seems to be doing well overall.
He continues to get better. You know, the points and the number that we put up tonight, we don't put too much into that. You know, again, we knew this team was coming off of back-to-back. We weren't trying to embarrass anybody or anything like that. As I mentioned, I thought they did a good job of executing the game plan with the energy on the defensive end of the floor, offensively keeping the pressure, making them defend us, making them work to defend, and not taking quick shots and bailing them out. You know, making them work on the defensive end of the floor. We did that, and I think when you do that, you're gonna have continue to have success. You know, both units play very well tonight, and you know the bottom line was just to win this game. The spread or the difference in the points, you know, it's gonna happen. You're gonna have those nights.
Only a few games left till the end of the season. Any particular strategy now for that period?
Take it one game at a time. You know, we're still trying to play for a playoff position. You know, so you take it one game at a time. You know, as I mentioned, we need to get out of here tonight and get to Indiana. You know, that team will be there waiting for us, and we need to be ready for that game.
Thank you.
All right.
Final question from Caleb Johnson.
Coach, have you put any thought into, or does it matter to you at all, you making your return to Indiana?
No, I'm thinking about Indiana now, but you know, it's really going to be another game. There's no, you know, I want that game just as much as I wanted tonight's game. You know, we got tonight's game, so now the focus move and the attention moves to Indiana's, but it's no, you know, nothing special about that. It's another game for me.